Good morning, doctor. My name is Chia Tai Yu, metric number 262998, and today we are going to present about the outcome of our service learning assignment, and the name listed in the slide are the presenters. Okay, I will continue with the introduction. So our company is Starstore, and we have conducted an interview session with Dr. Aishah and her husband on 10 June 2021. And let me introduce a little bit of background about Dr. Aishah, who is the CEO of Dasto. So Dr. Aishah has completed her study on Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery in 1978 at University of Malaya, and Dasto stands for Dr. Aishah Solution Tackle Obesity. And this company was established in 2010 at Kedahala Park, Sungai Petani, in order to solve the problem of obesity by producing nutritious products such as cereal breakfast and energy bars. And Dasto also won several international awards such as SIA Innovation Awards in Abu Dhabi in 2014, the Best New Halal Food Award in Good Food Dubai in 2015, and SIA Paris Innovation Selection Award in 2016. So Dasto brand also being introduced in many foreign countries around the world, existing by metric of Malaysia.
My name is Tang Minghui. I would like to present about determine the operation strategy of Dasto Malaysia is internally consistent. First, check the different elements of the strategy to make sure they match and reinforce each other. The main element of a strategy is to start with a plan. Within a plan, Dasto Malaysia can carry through the following steps of the operations more smoothly. Next, the factory needs to prepare and allocate their facilities in a good layout plan to conduct every process efficiently and effectively. Nevertheless, Dasto also focus on designing and positioning production system in the F&B category. Then, the process of R&D also can be conducted in order follow the plan and commercialize the products in the marketplace. Secondly, check the cost structure specified by the strategy supports the level of quality it requires. Although Dasto Malaysia had invest super expensive of cost in R&D, but then they have reached the level quality of the product they want to, such as the two most sellable granola products in Malaysia. Third, make sure that production targets are realistic in terms of past performance. In the previous production in 2014, the company only can make 5,000 pieces of the energy bar per day. Today, with minimum order quantity, the production per day can go from 7,000 to 10,000 pieces of energy bar. For the granola, the company can produce 20,000 of sachets and 1,000 to 1,005 of pouch per day. Fourth, verify the company can meet the projected manpower needs. Dasto Malaysia has met the manpower requirements since the company using semi-automation in their production line. Therefore, there is no many of the worker needed. Fifth, compare the operation strategy targets to company goals in terms of sales, profit, and investment to make sure they are consistent. The best-selling products of the company are Granola Crunchy and Granola Rich. The sales of Dasto Malaysia are considered stable because they focuses on this hot seller production line. According to Dr. Aishah's husband, the profits margin is still satisfied as increased by 10% to 15% overall. But then, when the company produce healthy food, the profit margin will jet up from 15% to 30%. For the investment, the company utilized the money or profit on production machine, which can help to speed up the production.
Good morning, my name is Wang Huixin. My metric number is 2628239. Now I will present about the operation strategy in terms of the external component. The first one is to fulfill the market demand, especially during the pandemic COVID-19. Many of the consumers are start to seek for the healthy food to increase their immune system. As a healthy food producer, the company will always put the heavy focus and control over their raw material to ensure the standard of the food. The second one is the company use the local production and plant plantation as their raw material. on the production line, so there is not much negative effect due to the pandemic COVID-19. However, to prevent the shortage and surplus, the company are applying the just-in-time to ensure the correct amount of the raw material arrival at the right time and the location. Next, after the checking, the quality of the goods will be delivered to the customer according to the date set by the company. This is the strategy that can help the company to reduce the cost on the extra built-out warehouse, and it also helps the company to maintain the freshness of the fruit used in the product, such as the energy bar and granola. The third one is to ensure the company fulfill the market demand and request. Dr. Aishah and her teammate also use the digitalization on information collection through the data of the sales performance of every product. It will be recorded into the company computer system. From that, the company can take note of the consumer behavior time by time. This allows the company to take the company to carry out the innovation and new recipe creation more effectively.
Good day, doctor. My name is Tum Xiaoting with metric number 2625854. And now I'm going to present to you the advantage for the business that the operation strategy creates. First, just in time. It can help the company save more money on the management, but also constantly ready for the production. This can lead to the customer to receive a better services, but at the same time, the company can lowering down their operation costs. The next is Dasto Malaysia always ensure their product quality by manufacturing premium product. The company will always make sure that the material used are always conformance to the quality standard so that the final product manufacturer can meet the expected specifications. The continuously improvement is conducted through R&D to ensure all the ingredients used are premium level. The next is the innovation of food is crucial in their business because it can bring many benefits to them, such as they can achieve a higher level of the achievement in their business. For example, the energy bar matcha, which is one of the food innovation by adding the main ingredients of matcha into the product. It has won the Best New Halal Food Award in Go Food Award, which is held in Dubai in 2015. In overall, the operation strategy that implemented by the Dasto Malaysia able to help them to enhance their competitive position, sales, and also their company reputation. That's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
I will continue with the product process matrix. For Dasto, they will involve job process, batch process, assembly process, and continuous process. For the first one is job process. It requires that the job shop interpret the customer design and specifications, which produce variety of products in low production volumes. For Dasto, they produce 3 types of the energy bar products with using the minimum order quantity MOQ in the productions. The second one is batch process. This is about to produce more products than the job process. While the flow is improved, the work in progress for products that stock is still generally distributed among the different machine groups. This process shows that the disconnect line flow and the moderate compressed work. Dasto manufactures a multiple of granola, crunch, and other items in the moderate quantities. And the third one is assembly line process. When the demand for Dasto products is great enough, the assembly line is the best option. This method involves the production of the highly comparable commodities in a repetitive manner. Dasto products involve 2 assembly lines in the productions, which are the automat and the lean. These assembly lines are primarily run by the assistance of the machine. The last one is continuous process. Because of the significant amount of the capital is required, the demand for the continuous process Dasto products must be exceptionally high. The cost of the starting and interrupt the process can be exorbitant. As a result, the procedures are often available for 24 hours, 1 week, and also minimal downtime. That's all from me. Thank you.
Now I will continue to present the part of product life cycle There are 5 stages in the product life cycle. First, product development. Before Dr. Aishah and his husband start up their Daxo company, they generate the product idea and invested in raw material, equipment, machine, and labor. After that, they develop and tested the product between 5 to 10 times before launching the product to market. Second is introduction. Dr. Aishah started the Daxo company by developing healthy products with various flavors, which are durian and matcha energy bar. However, it involved many costs to launch because there are not many sales when the product launched. The cost was very high and the sale too slow to capture maximum profit, so they need to create demand and make customers notice their product. Next is growth. After marketing, branding and promotional activity, Daxo has increased in public awareness and sales volume, so the profitability of Daxo also started to increase. At the same time, the competition also began to expand with competitors in the same industry. Fourth is maturity. As we know that if sales increase, the cost will decrease. So Daxo will strongly build their brand differentiation to increase their market share. They also exporting their product to Japan. As a result, the product was popular in the Japanese market because their interest in matcha favorite energy bar. Last but not least is deadline. The customer were losing interest in the Daxo product as there are many energy bar products in the market. During MCO, the Daxo sales volume and profit was decreased. Due to that, Daxo need to reduce a few levels and focus on how to manage their costs to maintain their business.
My name is Noemi. My make number is 261C58. I will continue with the process design. First process is raw material. According to Dr. Aishah, selected premium quality raw material and ingredient to produce their products. Most of the ingredients are on-board rice, sesame, peanut, and so on. The second process is to determine the product specification. Dr. Aishah mentioned that she is very sensitive to the nutrient content. All the ingredients must meet the nutrient. For example, she will calculate the optimal amount of each serving material and energy balance and total calorie and carbohydrate. It will impact the effectiveness from the final products. Thirdly, the raw material will enter the production process. First process, the product medium will undergo a basis and forming process to form a uniform and backpack set for the baking and tying process. Secondly, the back energy bar and granola will be sent to the cooling and cutting equipment. The side machine will be cut the energy bar into pesticide set. Then the cut energy will be undergo a cooling process for settling. Next, the packaging process. Granola product will be packed at the set weight of 350 grams per pack. Next process is verification process, and the packed product will be invested multiple items. For example, an energy bar will have test sample to ensure that the test meet the requirement, while granola product will have be lead test to apply treatment to the packaging and contaminate the product. This to ensure that the quality and safety of the product will not be affected during transportation. Finally, the finished products will produce and distribute to the selected outlet for sales.
I'll continue for the SWOT analysis. For the strength, the first one is product innovation. Dasto will focus on the food innovation through the R&D department to bring new things to the market. For example, Dasto Energy Bar in durian flavor. Second is high quality product. Dasto have the quality control department to ensure the product meet the quality standard, especially the quality of raw materials. Third is affordable price. Dasto focus on producing a lower cost product with high quality and the product's price start from 15 ringgit to 35 ringgit. For the weakness, the first one is local brand awareness. Dasto product is not so well known in the local market and most of the local customers are not familiar with this brand. Second is limited product range. Dasto main product is energy bar and the granola series, so the limited product range may causing the buyer does not have any other choice to pick. Third is the R&D investment. Dasto will give the outsiders to taste the new product about 10 times, which involve collecting and analyzing data, which is time consuming. Next is opportunities, and the first one is new product development. Dasto could add in the uniqueness of Malaysia food such as gula melaka, cempedak or nangka to create the new flavors of cereal bar. Second is technology improvement. Dasto production process are in semi-automation, so they have the opportunity to make an improvement and investment on the machine to fully automated in the production process. Third is training and development. Dasto could send their employees to the other countries to practice the healthy food eating because this will help them to generate an innovation idea and come out with the new products. Last is trades. So the first is the competition from local and foreign firms. The competitors such as Nestle are producing the similar product and which have a strong brand name in the market. So it was a threat to Dasto to compete with the strong competitors. And the second is the outbreak of pandemic COVID-19. Dasto facing the difficulties on supply chain of the imported raw materials just in time. So this was a threat for them to promote the product to market in time. Third is customer demand changing. The product line of Dasto are not enough to meet the changing of customer demand. So if there are no any other choices for them to choose, the customer will transfer their target to the other company. For the question about the limited product range of Dasto, is it true or false? Based on the interview, there are 16 types of product in Dasto, and Dr. Aishah's husband did mention that they will prioritize to selling the two main product, which is granola rich and granola crunchy, because it was most of the choices of Malaysian and it is more sensible for them to push the product compared to the others. So as a comparison, the competitors such as Kellogg's was the company that also producing a healthy products, and there are around 22 types of product in the company. So for an example, as a consumer, if I go to a mall to buy for a healthy product, actually I will looking for the brand that has many types of product on the rack. So from this, actually Kellogg's brand already successfully attracting me to buy their product without comparison with other brands. So rather than the limited product range, I think that this is more on the aspect from marketing. So we think that Dasto should focus on the others product also, but not only their main product, because this may causing the customer did not have any other choices for them to pick. So that's all from us for this question.
The main issue that Dasto facing is marketing issue. They have an issue about locals brand awareness. Dasto has successfully entered the Japanese market for its healthy halal snacks product such as granola and Asian superfoods. And due to that, Dr. Aishah's product has successfully famous in the Japanese market. And they target the Japanese consumer who are conscious about their overall healthy well-being. However, this product is not well-known in local market, and many local customers are not familiar with this brand. Actually, the advertising using social media is a good choice since currently smart devices and network has become an important element in today's people's life. For example, keep the Facebook and Instagram updated on the latest info of their products and upload the advertising on YouTube to promote their new products and introduce Dasto brands. Even though they have these all online platforms, but they still cannot capture the whole local market. This is because the products of Dasto only available at Aeon Big in Alostar, but with appointed agents and an online platform. Okay, that's all for my answer. Thank you.